Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Today we are going to cover 3 verses 23, 24, 25. Nainam chidanti shastrani, nainam dahadi pavakaha, nachainam kladayanti abo, nashoshadi marutaha. Which means, nainam chidanti shastrani. The soul, nainam chidanti shastrani. By any weapons, it cannot be destroyed. Nainam chidanti shastrani. Nainam dahati pavakaha. Pavakaha means fire. It cannot be burned by fire. Nachainam kladayanti avo. Nashoshadi marutakaha. It cannot be moistened, kladayanti, and it cannot be dried, marutaha. Which means Krishna is telling here to Arjuna that you have various weapons. All kinds of nuclear weapons can be invoked by your mantra technology. It's not that he brings some 100-ton of atom bomb and put it on the battlefield and try to launch it on the enemies, right? So it's not like that, because all kinds of weapons he has. He has water weapon, he has wind weapon, he has fire weapons, he has moistening things, and he can dry up, he can freeze them, he can bring snake weapons like cobras and all, and he can paralyze everybody, put them in Mohini Astra, illusions, various weapons he can use and destroy the enemies. So here Krishna is telling, none of your weapon is going to hurt any of the guys there, because they are all spirit souls. The fire doesn't burn them, nor the wind or water. So you may actually shoot any of these weapons, but they will be as it is, immutable, indestructible, incredible, unfathomable. These are the qualities of the soul. And this soul can accept any gigantic body and infinitesimal, smallest bodies. Therefore, there are many living entities, right? Like viruses and bacteria. These are not transformational chemicals. These are living entities. When virus infected, right, in our body, just like recently we went through this pandemic, disastrous all over the place, all over the planet. It shut down the entire planet for several months, right? Maybe a year or two. So who caused this? This virus, a living entity. So they are not just chemical things. Chemicals are there, but that is also poisonous, like potassium cyanide. If you eat, there is no one to tell what is the taste of it. Before that, they die. So such things are there. But here, the living entities spread the diseases. It means that spirit soul can enter into any smallest object in this world, and you cannot actually see them. And it can also go to Lord Brahma or gigantic elephants, Airavad, or anybody. Lord Brahma is very huge. It's not like us. When he comes to this earth planet, he comes as like us in our size, but he is very big. So in all these members, these 8,400,000 living species, souls are there. It could be smallest or it could be biggest. So that is the position of the soul. So here, that is what Krishna is telling. You can invoke your nuclear weapons, Brahmastra, Pashpadastra, any kinds of astras, or my own Sudarshan also I can send, as I did with so many demons, killed them all. But I couldn't kill the soul because those souls are actually my part and parcels. As I am eternal, they are also eternal. So only thing I am cutting off with my Sudarshan is their ego, false domination, false claim of the universe or the body as theirs. But nothing is actually belong to them. They have come here and they have to go as they were, they had come here. So there is no question of their possessing something or occupying something. No, there is no question of it. So this is the understanding. Now we, understanding this, we engage in his devotional service. That is the best self-interest. Otherwise, what happens is, like a grand castle that you create and on the beach, whether it's a Jew beach or Marina Beach or this beach or that beach, the children go there and they create a big castle, very beautiful castle. As long they are engaged in that castle production, creation, they think that it is so real. They are very seriously engaged in that service. They are very, very serious and creating all these things. All of a sudden, their father come there and say, my dear friends, children, stop everything. Let us go home. And they think, oh, Dad, we have made this, spending all this time, hard worked, and immediately you're calling us and stopping everything. Everything is collapsed. Sometimes the waves comes and destroy their castles. It's like that, whatever dreams that we are building up, this all will be destroyed, either by the natural calamities or by friends or enemies or by our own mind and senses. Sometimes you collapse everything because you become so mad at somebody or on your own self. You create and destroys everything. So and these kinds of plans that we are making every day is not actually a right thing. We should be actually pacified and satisfied with what we have and try to progress in spiritual life. The spiritual life can actually change your destiny. Especially the devotional service to the Supreme Lord. Therefore, the Lord actually says, Yasto Indra Gobam Advendra Mahoso Karma. The teeny living being is called Indra, and the gigantic living being is the king of the heaven, is also called Indra Gopa. So both of them are fallen into this network of karma. But this karma can be destroyed by taking shelter of Lord Sri Krishna. Karmani nirdahadi kinducha bhakti vajam. Now, karma can be absolutely eliminated, destroyed by bhakti process. Kindu means but, bhakti bhajam, by devotion service to the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Who is that? Bhakti bhajam Govindam Adi Purusham Tamam Bhajam. Whose devotion service is Krishna's devotion service. So therefore, none other services can actually help. Shastra does not recommend. The other things we may do our own way may also eventually give some results, but it is not without the permission of the Supreme Lord. All actions and reactions are created by Him. because you are just going and picking it up. The actions are already created and reactions are also created. We don't create anything, everything is there, but we only go and adopt it. And according to that action that you have accepted, it produces the result. This is the summum bonum of um, our actions and our lifestyle. So we must understand that we are spirit soul, we are very teeny living beings. We have come to this material world on our own. Now, therefore, we have to make our own decisions to go back to the spiritual world as well. If you do not, then the problem is that we will be implicated in the repetition of birth and death. So, therefore, we have to understand, and Krishna is telling us so that we have to understand that we are not part of this material world. Please do not make any permanent situation here. It will be taken away. So you don't build a house to burn it down, right? You don't create your mansions or your cars, or all these things are necessary. Please don't get attached to it, because anytime anything can actually happen. Therefore, along with your material progress, always you need to have some wonderful support or recommendation, support by the Supreme Lord. Just the Lord is actually holy. Just like the universes are held on the hood of the Sesha Nag. For him is just like a mustard seed. All these gigantic universes with all these oceans and mountains and forests and all these heavy steps, he is just carrying, just like a mushroom or like a mustard seed on his hood. So like that, we may take up all these responsibilities and do it, but let us not get attached, understanding the life is very flickering. So we should take shelter of the Lord, continue to chant, remain pure, think pure things, think about Lord Vishnu in the early morning when you get up, right? You do like this and see your palm and see Radha and Krishna in both the palms. So in this way, we um, rejuvenate our Shakti, which is really dormant. So this is the way that we can actually come into living in an auspicious life. So Krishna is telling about the soul's situation. So we continue. Thank you very much, and Hare Krishna.